warning.
A few years ago, I started a journey. Via plane, train, and automobile, I set out to visit all 50 states. Now it's time to check out the 17 ones I had already visited prior to starting my quest. Welcome to my 50 before 50 adventure part 2, the earlier 17. Warning, I have an accent. Sometimes it may be hard to understand what I'm saying. Occasional grammatical mistakes may be heard or read. Viewer discretion is advised. So it was the first time we missed our flight. I keep getting notifications that we're landing in an hour. Clearly, we're not landing because we're still here at LAX waiting for another flight. So, yeah, not a good start. So, yeah, after a very challenging morning... It's happening. It's happening. Introductions later, please. We do not have time for that now.
Smile.
We were finally... Okay, yeah, oops, never mind. As I was saying, we were finally on our way to the beautiful islands of Hawaii.
We made it! I love this place already.
So, of course, I don't know if you can see it, but it's raining. It's raining. And they canceled,
What else?
They canceled
We should
our
probably
dinner
send-
reservation. Raining.
Ooh, that was cool.
Hawaii, yeah, exactly. Ouch. Yep, Hawaii's reception was not the warmest. But hey, after a canceled dinner reservation, we managed to find an amazing place by the ocean with great drinks, food, and views. Though, of course, the weather was not the best either. Anyway, time for introductions. Meet my friend Davide. That's Italian for David, please do not butcher his name. We have an extensive history in dining places and restaurants, which happens also to be his field. Plus, he's an avid adventurer with a passion for driving. So what better companion than him for a short trip to the Big Island? Anyway, time to call it a night and hope for a better day tomorrow. Well, the following morning was definitely better, and our Airbnb did not disappoint either. Here we go. Day 2. So we hit the road bright and early, ready to discover the unbearable beauty of the Big Island. Our first coffee. Getting coffee, because we're in Kona, and Kona is known for its coffee, so...
Yes.
Yes.
We got approved.
Indeed, Kona is known for its coffee, besides its amazing views, and we got to enjoy both of them with the highest approval rates on our end. So, 8 o'clock. Hawaii! But back on the road it was, because we had plenty to do. I'm not driving. This is the first time, 50 for 50, that I don't drive, because he's driving over there.
Personal drive.
Anyway, yay! So... First stop, the Black Sand Beach. Located on the southeastern coast of the Big Island, Punalu'u Beach is known for its black sand, which was created by lava flowing into the ocean and exploding upon reaching its waters. So this is a black beach, and as you can see, it's absolutely black because of the volcanic activity in this island, the Big Island of Hawaii, and it's just magnificent. The site is both unique and magnificent, and the sand is truly black, contrasting with the colors of the breaking ocean waves and surrounded palm trees. Once home to native Hawaiians, today Punalu'u is a favorite destination not only for tourists, but also for the Hawaiian Green Turtles, a protected species of the state, which count with their own sanctuary here at the Black Sand Beach. Little sanctuary right here for the turtles and their turtle babies. So cute. A paradise-looking place with volcanic origins, and a friendly reminder that the same force that can cause destruction can also give birth to something beautiful. Of course, the black sand beach and the black terrain we kept seeing alongside the road are only two signs of volcanic activity here, but naturally, there's plenty more, and what better place to learn more about it than the Volcanoes National Park. The Big Island is formed by 5 volcanoes, and this park, which is also its #1 tourist attraction, encompasses the summit of 2 of them, Mauna Loa and Kilauea, which also happen to be 2 of the most active volcanoes in the world. The first sight of them already mind-blowing. Aloha.
Aloha with the volcanoes in the back.
Eruptions in the back. Wow, smells like a barbecue. Yeah, I guess we were a little hungry. So after a beyond mouth-watering lunch, which I promise you is worthy of this mention, it was time to go explore. The park offers a number of different trails, and we decided to start with the one leading down to Halema'uma'u, which narrow and winding pathways guide you through a dense rainforest with super diverse and beautiful flora, all the way down to the solidified lava lake at the crater floor. We're officially inside of the crater.
That is insane.
Officially. See the ground? We're inside. Well, I don't know if you've ever been inside a volcano, but for us, it was the first time, and the experience is completely surreal, not only in terms of what you see, but also of what you feel, knowing that you're walking on soil that has been covered by flaming lava on and off for over 200,000 years, and that it will continue to be covered by it long after we're gone. Look at those rocks. Volcanic rocks, of course. Well, this is freaky. This is insane. It's literally the bed, the base of the volcano. The crater, aka the bed of the crater. Tiny flowers, hints of green, and all sorts of rocks, which Davide decided to turn into a sculpture, apparently, are only part of the fascinating and truly unique visuals of this land. Yeah, that fell. But besides that, we just learned we missed the eruption by 4 days, which is why now we own this one. I'll take it. This one is taken anyway. But there's so much more to see. This park, an international biosphere reserve, and UNESCO World Heritage Site that protects a unique geological, biological, and cultural area. It's also a most sacred place for Kanaka Maoli, the indigenous people of Hawaii, as they revere not only nature itself, but also all natural elements. To them, volcanoes, active or not, are living entities and home to Pele, the goddess of fire, creation, and destruction. And speaking of destruction, just a short drive away, we find Devastation Road, another trail through an area that was burnt by a lava fountain eruption back in 1959 and still looks very much like devastation.
Well, the weather is not what we expected, but still, I'm glad that it's cloudy.
Yes, the clouds offer some relief from the heat, and the trail offers one of the best views into Kaluapele, the caldera at the summit of Kilauea, also providing true perspective into how huge and deep this whole place is. Though they look like ants, you can see people hiking over the 4-square-mile base and even running through it. Though you better not stop if that's the case, as you never know who might be judging you from up above.
I can see you stopping. Keep going.
Sorry. Sorry for that. Apologies. Oh well, it had been a long day already. So after running into Davida's doppelganger... Yeah, I know, freaky, right? It was time to head back to our Airbnb. Marvel at the beyond words beauty of the sunset over the ocean and head out to dinner. The place of choice was Canoe House, named one of the top 100 hotel restaurants in the States, sitting right by the ocean. And as soon as we tasted their food, it was easy to see why they had made the list. A perfect first dinner, a set of lays, and some leftover wine, which we finished with plastic glasses, of course, at the Airbnb. More adventures tomorrow. Good morning. It's day 2. Bright and early, and that means only one thing, and that is that we need coffee. This is, by the way, we're staying at a coffee farm, at a working coffee farm, and we need coffee to start our day. And then, just like yesterday, this is going to be very much a hiking day. Let's go. Yes, as stated before, Kona is known for its coffee, dating back to 1828 when missionaries planted the first coffee tree. And we were at the center of it, on the Coffee Belt, an area that offers the best climate for coffee farms just like this one, due to its rich volcanic soil, mild temperatures, and plenty of rainfall, something we've experienced already. As for mild temperatures, well, let's just keep our fingers crossed. Good morning.
Random chicken.
Okay, see you at dinner.
That was horrible.
Now we're going to Captain Cook's monument, which marks the place where he was by the Hawaiian people. Because there was a little dispute, and you know, sometimes these things do not end well. But as beautiful as the scenery was, our second Hawaiian hike would also prove to be the hardest due to the heat and the rugged terrain, though not all hikers might have had the same level of endurance. Beginning to think we got the short end of the stick. Then again, Captain Cook had it worse, so... Oh well, at least we all made it to the ocean. Aloha. So this marks the place where Captain Cook was killed and lost his life, right by the ocean. Pretty fitting for a cartographer and for a sea man as he was. Hawaii. Captain James Cook, British Navy officer, explorer, and cartographer, sailed thousands of miles away from Europe, claiming several territories for the Kingdom of Great Britain, including Alaska and many others. And his contributions to science and geography go way beyond what we can mention here. On his second visit to this land, an altercation with the natives turned violent ended his life on this very spot by the beautiful waters of Kealakekua Bay. Several markers stand here to commemorate his legacy, and undoubtedly, they all have the best of views. But what nobody told us was that this bay is also one of the best spots for snorkeling and for spotting some very funny furry friends you do not want around your unattended belongings, just FYI. So neither of us have the proper gear to try it, though we couldn't resist going into the water anyway, if only just for a quick taste. Totally worth it. But if there's anything that changes as rapidly as the landscape and its many different colors and textures, that's the weather. So after another animal encounter, hello, all of a sudden we were back in the rain.
Tropical summer rain.
But of course, that changed again soon. By the time we arrived at our final destination of the day, the weather was back to sunny, and the landscape yet again completely different. This area is known for its gusty winds, which presence can be easily spotted, and it's a major factor for the creation of our next stop, the Green Sand Beach. Yet getting there is an adventure in itself. Only accessible by 4x4 or through a quite long and dirty hike we were not in the mood for, locals offer rides for tourists, though they are quite bumpy and have dubious safety checks. Would you be able to guess this is Hawaii had you not known? Oh well, it was fun nonetheless. And of course, totally worth it. This is tight. This is very tight. 2 more pounds and I'm stuck. One of 4 in the world and the only one within the 50 states, Papakōlea, or the Green Sand Beach, gets its color from crystals from a mineral group called olivine, also known to some as Hawaiian diamond, which comes from nearby volcanic cinder cones and has many uses, from industrial to jewelry. Olivine is heavier and denser than ash and other residue from lava, so while the former get blown away by the winds, olivine stays behind, creating this awesome phenomenon. The tough bay that encloses the beach, which you have to follow all the way down to reach the sand, it's beautiful in its own right, with its intricate shapes, unique textures, and captivating looks. Very Instagrammable, some would say. And while some people do so, this is not a recommended spot for swimming or surfing due to the wind creating strong tides and the lack of lifeguards. So better just enjoy it with your eyes and your cameras to create your own evergreen memories. Another breathtaking ride back against the sunset, and yet again another magnificent dinner for day 3. Also by the ocean, we find Beach Tree, an Italian restaurant with flavors so great none of us were expecting, not even the Italian. Way more to see on the other side of the island and under the waters, but you'll have to wait for part 2 to check that. In the meantime, good night it is.